Okay, so my mom had questions about the Topsy Turvy Strawberry plants, and so this video is to try to answer some of them. And once again, because of the lighting, it's hard for me to see the screen, so but please bear with me. Okay, so each Topsy Turvy container can handle 15 plants, sometimes 30. You know, if you start them small, you can put 2 plants into one container, one hole. But so it's about 15, and it goes. You have up here a swivel that turns. Because of the way sunlight works and all that stuff, depending on your position, you might have to turn the planter so that each of the plants behind it and all that stuff can get some sunlight. Up at the top, I'm not sure if you can see it or not. There's a hole that allows you to put water through, and you put water through the hole, and you want to try to do it slowly, so that the water will slowly seep into the soil and gradually move into the bottom without overfilling and coming out the sides, or filling up to the sides and then coming out the bottom that way. You want to make sure that it's able to soak the mix that you have inside. I created my own potting mix in there using the coconut coir and vermiculite and perlite, and then some of the compost and stuff like that in there. I didn't use sand or anything like that because I figured that would be too heavy and all. One of the concerns that people have had is, one, like I said, the water reaching down to the bottom plants, but also the compaction, because you have all this soil that's putting so much pressure on these lower plants. So it helps to have like stronger plants there if you're transplanting. This right here, this is kind of like a cheap plastic, and I figure it might only last 1 to 2 years in the sun. It's actually feels really cheap, and I can imagine it getting brittle and all that stuff when it gets too hot. These plastic pieces here, well, it's kind of like a leathery type plastic. It's really stiff, and it's got pointy, well, the ends aren't really all that pointy. I don't know if you can see this. But when you push the plants through, you push it in through here and kind of pull it out the other way, so that you're not damaging the leaves. And then when you're inside, you kind of push it out so it's just at a certain crown. I think I pushed mine out too far. I didn't really know where the crown thing was. And I'll try to post a picture to show where the ideal position is supposed to be. But I think I pushed mine out a little bit too far, but they seem to have recovered pretty easily. But we'll see how things go with them. And so I water slowly, and I do about 5 seconds of water in each pot, and I go through the different pots, and then I repeat in a cycle. And I continue until I've got underneath here, because there's some holes here. When I got brown stuff dripping out, then I know it's time to stop. But you got to be careful to make sure that it's not, coming out the sides, and that's the actual inside is, like I said, repeating myself. Okay. What else about these things? I guess that's it. I can't imagine really being able to take these plants and then transplanting them somewhere else. Well, I guess I could. I guess I could see myself doing that. But I think what I'm going to do this year is, because I found another way of doing a strawberry planter, and I will describe that in another video. I think this year I'm going to use these, and then depending on how if it holds up, I'll use it again next year. But I'm not going to let these develop runners. I'm just going to go ahead and clip, and then see how well these store over the winter. And if that doesn't work out, then I'll have the Smart Pot converted strawberry pot to fall back on. Okay, we'll find out, and I'll probably take pictures of these later when things are more in season. Oh, yesterday there was a bumblebee that was hanging around trying to see if there were any flowers here yet. Poor little guy. I don't know why he was out. It was raining and all. He was trying to, I don't know, maybe he was trying to find shelter or something. Got lost. Anyways, okay, bye.